What's my name? It's a yes. I'm here for Foolery Friday. One more time. Oh yes. Sit back, relax, unwind. What's my name? It's a yes. I'm here for Foolery Friday. One more time. Oh yes. Sit back, relax, unwind. Let's go! Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do another Foolery Friday. Before I get started with the foolery, let's get some housekeeping out the way. Yes, my birthday was yesterday, okay? It is August 13th. Leo strong. Where my Leos at? I want to say thank you to everyone who wished me a happy birthday, to the ones that sent me cards, to the ones that sent me gifts. I really didn't ask permission if I can give the names, so I'm not going to put y'all's names out there, but you know who you are, and you are appreciated. I really do appreciate it. Y'all, I don't ask y'all for. Only thing I ask y'all is for a view, is for a like, is for a comment, and for a subscribe. That's all I ask of you all. Okay, so I do appreciate the ones that did send me, you know, some cards. Very sweet. Very sweet. Okay, and I really do appreciate it. To the ones that sent me messages and well wishes, thank you. I didn't do anything special, you know. I went to work. That's what I did. I went to work. So, you know, it's just another day. But this weekend, I'm going to venture out a little bit. I'm going over to a friend's house, my homegirl's house, that I haven't seen since the pandemic. So, we're going to get together and we're just going to have a day of fun. A day of cooking, a day of hanging out. So, I feel very safe, you know, hanging out with her. I know that she has used, you know, precautions and I'm not even worried. This weekend, my cousins, my real cousins, is coming over to my house and we are going to have a cousin gathering. And y'all, when I tell you this house is sterilized, honey, they could do surgeries on this couch. Do you hear me? I have been so paranoid about that. So I got the sprays and I got the wipes and, you know, so I just want them to feel comfortable. And I'm not even worried about them coming here because I know they have used every type of caution known to man. One of my cousins is a nurse. So, you know, one's a nurse and one is a officer of the law and two are teachers. So we are very, you know, aware of our surroundings, and I know that they are, you know, being extra safe. I know they ain't somewhere out there twerking in no club. I do know that. Well, one of them may be. But anyway, I hope you all are doing well. I hope wherever you live, you are staying safe. I hope you are staying, you know, cautious. And if you are venturing out, I hope that you use a little bit of common sense and do what you need to do to stay safe, okay? It will be no Foolery Friday next Friday because it's going to be a me day, okay? I am going to venture out again and I am going to hopefully get my hair done at my usual salon. My niece been holding me down though. She be holding me down. But it's time, y'all. It's time for me to have a deep condition. It's time for me to get some color. It's time for me to get a cut. Because, baby, it's time. So, I get my hair done next week, and I may do a facial I want to have a facial done. So anyway, I'm going to venture out. I'm starting to venture out. Okay. And, but yeah, so no Foolery Friday next week. But the usuals will be up. Love After Lockup and both of the 90 Day Fiancé. Now, let's get into the foolery. Now, y'all know, if you're new here, welcome to the family. I don't talk politics, but I have to talk politics this day. Joe Biden, as we know, he is running for president against the other guy. And Joe Biden has picked Kamala Harris as his running mate. Okay. Now, this shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. Joe Biden said himself that he is going to pick a black female. Well, who else was he going to pick? I know that people was throwing out Stacey Abrams and some more names, but of course he was going to pick Kamala Harris, and he did, and she accepted. So now on the ticket, we have Biden and Harris, and the other guy and Pence. So, y'all, when I tell you, I have a feeling that this is going to be the closest election in history in a long time. I just have this feeling. Trump, he's had a hard 2020. Okay. A hard 2020. But he also still have those strong supporters. I mean, Trump has a backing. So Biden and Harris, they are going to have to put their feet to the street and, you know, do some politicking like they never politicked before, because, child, this is going to be something. It's really going to be something. I'm not here to tell you who you should or shouldn't vote for, what your political party is, or your feelings. We all grown here, child. You vote the way you want to vote. But I will say this. Please do your research. Okay? If there's any type of political person that calls your home, or, you know, calls your cell phone, or come to your home, talk to them. Ask the questions. Okay? There's not just a presidential election. You have your local elections that are just as big as the presidential elections. We have Senate, we have Congress. I mean, your vote matters. And if you don't want to vote for the president, which you should, vote locally. Okay, what's going on locally in your town, in your city, in your state? Governors, I mean, mayors, I mean, all of the people that are local play a huge part in what affects us long term. So, you know, I'm one that if I see like a political thing, I answer and I ask questions. I do. Because if you don't ask and you don't do your research, how will you know? You know, you're just going in there blind. Okay, so anyway, whatever or whomever you choose to vote for in November, just make sure that, you know, you do your research. It's from your heart, and no one is influencing your decision, you know. So, but just vote, okay? Just vote. Y'all, we need to vote. Okay, I never understood someone that says, well, my vote don't count. It don't matter. It's stupid. It does matter. Okay? It does matter, and it means something. Okay? Especially if you are a black woman. Do you know how hard it was for us? So, you know, go ahead and take 5 minutes and, you know, do your voting thing, and we gonna have to nail this in the bud, y'all. You know, just vote. All right? Kanye is still saying that he is running for president, child. Y'all know he went to South Carolina, could have shined. They said, don't be bragging yourself back in. You are no longer on the ballot. Well, he went to Wisconsin. I'm pretty sure it was Wisconsin. He went up there. He done cut a shine, and Wisconsin said, don't you bring yourself back over here. Now, his name is off of the Wisconsin ballot. See, we don't even have to pay Kanye any mind. We just need for Kanye to keep talking. He can go from state to state to state, and they will take his name off of the ballot. Have you noticed that no one is even talking about him in the political world? No one. No one. Trump ain't bringing him up. Biden and Camilla, because they know that it is a joke. How can you take a man who creates these serious as a presidential candidate? What in the Glade plug is? Plug it in, plug it in. I tell you, if I see anybody that I know, which I know not, wearing these, an automatic hit in the throat. Automatic. Automatic. Absolutely not. But we need to take him seriously. I told y'all he ain't going to make it to November. He's not going to make it to November. That's point blank, period. So, Kanye, I'm going to need for you to get some help. That's what I'm going to need for you to do. Let's move on. So, people have a problem with the song WAP, saying that it is demeaning to women, saying that it is over sexualized, and it has taken women's movement or women's music back decades. Is that what I'm hearing? Well, let's just break down WAP. Now, WAP stands for wet ass pee. Let's talk about the ones that are involved with this song. Okay, one, we have Meg Thee Stallion. Now, I've never known Meg to be a nun. Okay, all right. I don't recall Meg doing anything but rapping and twerking. Every time you see Meg Thee Stallion, she twerking. She's on a bus. She's on her car. She's on the side of a house. She's on her couch. She's by her pool. She's in a chair. She's in the middle of the street. She's twerking. That's what she does. She gets her big jiggly booty out there and she twerks. And people love it. They're like, oh my God, Meg Thee Stallion. Oh my God, she got strong knees. But now, there's a problem. Then we have Cardi B. Now, I didn't realize that Cardi B was a nun. I didn't realize that this was the same Cardi B who had been out here saying nasty lyrics, doing nasty things from jump. I didn't know we had a different Cardi B. When did Cardi B become someone who wasn't doing these things? Why are people surprised that Cardi B made a song like that? Cardi B has said herself that she has never been embarrassed about how she got started. She was a stripper. We have seen her in videos doing stripper things. But now, oh my God, it's too dirty. It's too nasty. It's too disgusting. Since when? Me being 46, hey y'all, I've heard lots of music, and I've enjoyed it. Okay, let's break it down. We have Rick James in the 70s. Did y'all forget about Rick James? Okay. We have Marvin Gaye. He was doing a little healing. S-E-S. Healing. Y'all forget about that. You grandmas out there, forget about that. You holier than thou people, forget about that. And don't get me started on Teddy P. Teddy P had grandmas throwing panties at him, and he was in a wheelchair. Y'all don't remember Teddy P? Mm-hmm. He out there talking all nasty, talking about turn it off. Shut it off. He wanted y'all to shut them lights out so you could blow somebody's back out. Do you know how many babies have been made with Teddy P and Marvin Gaye? But we don't forgot about all that. Then let's move on, okay? Have we forgot about Too Loud Crew? Half of their songs got banned. But as a woman, as a black woman, as a youngin at that time, guess what I was doing? Pop that coochie, hey, pop that coochie, make it pop. Pop that coochie, hey, pop that coochie, make it pop. See, I would say the lyrics, but child, YouTube would shut my whole channel down if I was to spit out. Those lyrics were so disgusting and nasty. But guess who was going along with the lyrics? Me. Because I like that song, child. Honey, when I tell you I popped it so hard, I probably dislocated a hip. And so were you. Let's talk about Lil' Kim, Notorious K.I.M. Her whole album was sticky. But boy, when I tell you I wore that album out, couldn't nobody spin it, couldn't nobody do it like Lil' Kim. She never once wavered. She never once said, oh my God, I'm so innocent. Oh my God, this is for the children. No! She was out there telling women like me to shake it, drop it, roll it. Have fun with it. That's what Lil' Kim was saying. And guess what I did, friends? I did just that, child. I did just that. So, we have had a history of nasty, lyrics or, anything like that. Don't even get me started on Adina Howard. Freak like me. But we done forgot all that. Okay. Now since Cardi B has a song called WAP, oh my God, it's indecent. I don't want my little girl to listen to that. She may, pick up on these lyrics. Excuse me, have you seen what some of these little girls are doing on Instagram and TikTok? Child, when I tell you, Cardi B is the least of your worries. Okay? So, with that being said, let's talk about Baby Arms. Now, Baby Arms feels the need to insert him 4'11" self in this. He had a nerve to say that. Let me tell you what he said, friends. This is what Baby Arms says. Ceelo Green criticizes female rappers for using adult content in music. There is a time and a place. It feels desperate. No substance. Lack morals. That's what Baby Arms said. Baby Arms had the nerve to say that. When, remind me, friends, his most popular song is F.U. That's his most popular song. F.U. One of his. We all know that Baby Arms have talent. But you're going to talk about these two women who is desperate, lack of substance, lack of morals? Okay, let me continue on with Baby Arms. Because, see, apparently he got Negronesia. Now, I think in 2014, he was accused of slipping ecstasy into said woman's drink. Now, he pled no contest. He didn't plead not guilty. He pled no contest and ended up doing some community service. He had to do some PSAs, all this about women's health and women's rights, all this kind of stuff. Now, he said that he did not slip her ecstasy into her drink, that they shared it. Apparently that woman don't know what share means, because she said that you slipped it and you pled no contest, Baby Arms. So then he made a comment that he put on Twitter. This was a while ago. And he says, and I say, and he says, is it RAPE if the woman woman is unconscious. See, he was talking about, I believe, the whole Bill Cosby thing. You see the pattern, friends? But let me just quote him one more time when he talks about Cardi B. He says there is a time and a place. Well, what time was it when you was trying to share this ecstasy with said woman? And you was married, I do believe, at this time. It was a time and a place. It feels desperate. It feels desperate. Well, let me ask y'all, friends. Does it feel desperate when a man shares an ecstasy with a woman that the woman don't even know that she's being shared with? Lack substance, where the substance was ecstasy, and lack morals. Now, when he said that said comment about the RAPE, unconscious, when I tell you they ate him up, well, he didn't learn from that. He deleted the tweet. Okay, he had to come out with an apology later. So he comes back in 2020 and he writes something like this. He was in some magazine article, and when it hit the internet, they ripped him to shreds. The internet reminded him what he was accused of and what he said. And guess what Baby Arms did next? Y'all already know. He issued an apology. Do y'all want to know what he said? What he said? Okay, we'll see. This is what he said, friends. Good morning, everybody. There seems to be a misunderstanding with a quote taken from an interview I did a few days ago while promoting my new project. Good luck on that. Firstly, I'm an advocate of artistic freedom and expression, as well as a fan of Nicki, Cardi, and Megan. And by the way, he misspelled Megan's name. I know most of them personally and consider Cardi and Offset family. Really? Is that how you talk about family, Baby Arms? Okay. Therefore, I would never disrespect them by any means. I acknowledge them as all powerful, beautiful, influential women and professionals. I wholeheartedly apologize to each of them for the inconvenience they have been caused due to a snippet of my interview being used as a headline. And then he goes on, and then he says, love, Ceelo. See, this is what I'm saying. When you start running off at the mouth and you forget about all the things that you have done and said, okay? Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion has not set back music for decades. They have not set back black women for decades. These are two women who have put themselves out there. We know what they're all about. Cardi B and Meg are not walking around here with a Bible. They out here shaking their tail feather. And guess what? I am too. Now let me tell you something. When I sat here and I said last week I didn't care for the lyrics, it had nothing to do with the lyrics being nasty. I'm 46 years old. Again, I was popping my coochie to Two-Live Crew. I love hip hop. Do you know how many nasty, degrading things that these men have said about us women, and I still listen to them? They have called us B-words. They have called us whores. They have called us sluts. But see, that's not degrading women at all. Ooh. But Cardi B and Meg doing a little song about P-U-S-S-Y and being, happy with yourself. I just put it like that. Okay? Now, when I said that I didn't care for the lyrics, I wasn't talking about the lyrics being nasty. I know how to handle that crap. I'm talking about I just didn't care for the lyrics. Just didn't really flow with me. Love the video. But I was like, what is this going? Y'all mad over a song? I would need for y'all to get some rest. Okay? Get some rest. All right? Now, Baby Arms, I'm going to leave you alone for right now because you done got tore to shreds enough, and you done issued an apology, remember, keep your mouth shut. You won't have to issue an apology. Okay. Now, baby arms, let me give you some advice. When you are able to get into your cabinet without standing on a footstool, anything you say is invalid. When you are able to sit at the adult table instead of a high chair, anything you say is invalid. Until you are able to wipe your butt without the assistance of this, anything you say is invalid. So I'm going to need for you, in your invalid self, your short arms, your baby arms, your little legs, and every outfit that you done got from somebody's swap meet, to sit down and to shut the F up. Now, that's just my opinion. You ain't got to, like it, love it, live it. I'm just speaking what I think about it. What do you think about it? Do you think that WAP have done set women back for decades, irresponsible, indecent, immoral? What music was y'all listening to growing up? That's just my opinion. Let's move on. All right, it seemed like that some theaters are opening back up. The AMC Theater is opening back up August the 20th, and they are going to be dropping their prices considerably, child. 15 cents a ticket. I think it has something to do with their anniversary. I think that they opened up in 1920. So, yeah, they are offering movies at 15 cents. Are y'all going to go? Is there an AMC anywhere near you? I don't think I have an AMC near me. But honey, I'm not going to go to no movies anyway. Y'all go on up in there and get Rona trapped. I think not. So, hey, if y'all are desperate to go to the movies, it's 15 cents, and that's that. I really do think that this virus have really affected, the movie business and movie theaters. I think that soon movie theaters will be obsolete and everyone is going to be streaming. Now, Mulan, which is a movie I have been looking forward to seeing, okay? I love the cartoon. I love the music in Mulan, and they did a live action version, and of course it's been delayed after delayed after delayed, and someone on Twitter was like, oh, big budget, it needs to be. I was like, why don't they just put it on Disney Plus? And so somebody was like, why would they spend that money? They didn't put so much money into it. They're not going to put it on Disney Plus. Guess what? It will be on Disney Plus. I think it's going to cost $30. Now, granted, that's a lot of money. And granted, I'm not going to pay $30, so I will wait until it lowers. I give it a couple of months, because I would be shocked if people pay $30 for a month. $30? Absolutely not. But I do want to see it. So I think now, movie theaters is going to go away. It is going to be the streaming. It's all about streaming now. So, anyway, y'all want me going to the movies? Let me know. Also, speaking of movies, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, again for the second year in a row, he is the highest paid actor. Over $80-some million. Ooh, that man is fine and rich. Good God Almighty. Also in movie news, okay, we all know that Jennifer Hudson will be playing Aretha Franklin. I've seen some of the trailers and it looks fantastic. I've always thought that Jennifer Hudson can sing. So I think she was a perfect pick for Aretha Franklin. I think it's supposed to come out in December. I don't even know if maybe the theaters, all of the theaters will be open, by then, but they may stream. But anyway, I'm looking forward to Jennifer Hudson as Aretha Franklin. Also, we have learned that Jill Scott, Jilly from Philly, my homegirl Shannon, she loved her some Jill Scott, child. She will be playing Mahalia Jackson in an upcoming biopic or biopic, however y'all want to say it, which I think that, at first I was like, that's interesting, but now that I think about it, I think Jill Scott would be perfect for that. It's also, the producers of it is Queen Latifah and Jamie Foxx, so I think that movie may be alright. I will definitely be checking out both of them, but I really am excited about Jennifer Hudson as Aretha Franklin. So will y'all be watching? Let's move on. Right, last and least, honey, let's talk about Chance, honey. Y'all remember him? Y'all remember I Love New York? Oh yes. Oh yes. Honey, if I was reviewing shows back then, oh my God. Flavor of Love, Rock of Love, I Love New York, New York Looking for Love, I would have did them all. Okay. But there was some brothers on I Love New York called Chance. And what was his brother's name, y'all, with the real pretty hair? Anyway, both of them were good looking. But this one right here, he died. And it's so sad. But Chance, he's still alive, honey. And apparently, former I Love New York star Camille Chance Gibbons reportedly starring in his own dating show called One More Chance. Am I going to be watching? You daggone right. Because, honey, I love me some Chance. Ooh, Lord. So, I will be checking it out. Will I review it? I don't know about all that. But, honey, I will be checking out One More Chance. And I want New York to make an appearance. Okay. Honey, New York in Flavor Flav, it was great. It was fantastic. That was probably one of my favorite reality shows was Flavor Flav. My favorite. That's probably up there. Okay, so anyway, will y'all be watching? We'll see if it comes out. But yeah, I thought that was, it was like, oh my God, Chance! Oh, yes, I will be watching. And that's it, y'all. That is it. I will see you tomorrow for Love After Lockup. I want you all to have a safe, and happy weekend. Y'all know the routine. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye!